Yes, people, welcome back to another video. Is Kvaratskhelia to LFC off? Fabrizio Romano has tweeted regarding a Kvaratskhelia update, and we have the news for you from Fabrizio Romano. Paris Saint-Germain have agreed every term of Kvaratskhelia's contract for the next 5 years. The salary will be 5 times his current one at Napoli. PSG are in negotiations with Napoli, as revealed here 2 days ago. New meeting next week to get it done. So it looks like this man will be going to Paris Saint-Germain, and the deal with Liverpool is off. Obviously, we know that David Ornstein did tweet Thursday that Liverpool are interested and considering the Kvaratskhelia deal. What gets me annoyed is it's not that Kvaratskhelia is probably not going to be coming to Liverpool. It's the fact that Liverpool are a football club that likes to keep things close to their chests. They only brief information unless it's really concrete and there's some legs behind it. So we would have briefed David Ornstein this, that Liverpool are interested in considering signing Kvaratskhelia, despite not actually looking at any wingers. That's what I'm annoyed at. Why do we brief all the time to journalists and it not just be bollocks? I've got a tweet in one of my bookmarks. Let me find it. Big up to Cyber at BNR. He tweeted out this, and I think it was quite good. Liverpool, when it comes to David Ornstein, Liverpool reached an agreement with Brighton to sign Moises Caicedo, a record of 110 million. Didn't fall through. Liverpool and Man U actively pushing deal to sign Lenny Yoro from Lille. Bottled that one. Here's the big one of the summer. Real Madrid expect Martin Zubimendi to accept move to Liverpool. According to Sociedad sources, club will still need to agree a fee unless LFC decide to trigger £60 million release clause. Then you go on to Liverpool. Now, this is the big one. Obviously, what David Ornstein tweeted. Liverpool could consider a move to sign Kvaratskhelia if he leaves Napoli. LFC not actively seeking a winger, but admire the 23-year-old. Alert to situation may contend if market opportunity also among us. You know, one thing these journalists, I hate these buzzwords, could consider. Admire the 23-year-old. Alert to the situation. Now, if we're not actively looking at a winger and we want to try and sign Kvaratskhelia as an opportunistic signing, as some journalists use, this can't go on for much longer. Like, how many more times are we going to brief the press and just bottle it? As Liverpool do say, we're a club that likes to keep things behind closed doors, like we're doing with the contracts. I mean, that's gone in the bin. Here's some more. Chelsea reached an agreement with Southampton to sign midfield Romeo Lavia. Obviously, when we bottled that one, now you look at this. As things stand, Liverpool increasingly unlikely to sign Jude Bellingham this summer. Expected price plus financial power of rivals puts LFC hopes in doubts. That's another one. Let's not forget the Tchouaméni one as well. Do you know what I mean? Absolute bottle jobs from Liverpool. I'll go back to my bookmarks. Yeah, Kyle Walker looks like he's probably going to be leaving Manchester City, by the way. But let's go back to this. I just don't understand why brief the press if there's not even somewhat legs. And I know this transfer's not fully off, but it is going to be off considering what Fabrizio Romano. PSG are in negotiations with Napoli, as revealed 2 days ago. A new meeting next week to get it done. This deal is going to happen. It's going to go to Paris Saint-Germain. I've always been of the opinion, I think if Liverpool put down the same money as PSG, probably comes to Liverpool. I think we've got a better project than them, a better foundations than them. I think the only reason you go to PSG with Liverpool is Paris and money. to be honest with you. I think that just shows as a player, ambitious enough, considering what's been happening at Paris Saint-Germain over the past couple of years. Um, I think it's just I'm just annoyed. I wouldn't really give a shit if Liverpool don't keep briefing the press. But how many times are we going to keep briefing the press and just not fulfill with it? Oh, but then we got the money situation, we got the contract situation. Why brief the press and why try and stand on some legs to try and look at players if we're not actually pursuing it? It's all PR. I believe the Kvaratskhelia one is a bit of a PR to divert away from the contract situation. That's my opinion. Because the club are thinking, shit, we've not got 3 players signed down yet. The fan base off the pitch are in meltdown. Yeah, despite how we're doing on the pitch, but off the pitch, the fan base are in meltdown. We need to think of something. Let's go with a PR move of Kvaratskhelia. That's what I think, and I'm going to stand by that. That's why when I saw the news on Thursday night, I didn't get overly gassed because I knew what was going to happen. I'm at that mentality now of where if Liverpool, unless I see the player hold the shirts up, or we actually see a tweet from Paul Joyce saying, yeah, the deal is actually done, like, here we go, and all that crap. Other than that, I have no faith if a player comes to us because after what we've seen over the years with Bellingham, Lavia, Caicedo, Jude Bellingham, you've got Tchouaméni in there, Martin Zubimendi, and that's just a few of them. Do you know what I mean? So Liverpool lately have been poor when it comes to transfers in terms of like letting information get out and just not fulfilling with it. It's just like we play our cards and then we get done over. But it looks like Kvaratskhelia to LFC is off as it stands. I would love him to come, but unfortunately, it's just not going to happen. I mean, the situation is what it is. And we have to unfortunately accept that. But yeah, it looks like Kvaratskhelia is off and he's going to be going to Paris Saint-Germain. I would have loved him at Liverpool because obviously there's rumours about Darwin Núñez potentially going to Saudi. I don't think that's going to happen, but there's rumours of him leaving with AC Milan as well. You've got Luis Diaz unhappy, obviously, with the contract situation of him as well. That's another contract situation that's going to be coming up. Jota, he's getting to 28, injury prone. So I won't be completely against it. It's obviously not what we need. We obviously need centre backs. We need a left back. We need a midfielder. But I want to mind it. But Kvaratskhelia to LFC off. I mean, we'll see if anything pops up of late anytime soon.